Next one, we've got another leaked email exchange. Turns out allegedly impartial debate moderator John Harwood, well, he was emailing the Clinton campaign starting last year. He was emailing Chairman John Podesta, and quite often. Some of it was talking about, later on, his performance at CNBC's Republican primary debate last year. Here's a look back. Here's what happened.
Let's be honest. Is this a comic book version of a presidential campaign?
It's not a comic book, and it's not a very nicely asked question the way you say that.
I talked to economic advisors who have served presidents of both parties. They said that you have as much chance of cutting taxes that much without increasing the deficit as you would of flying away from that podium by flapping your arms really hard.
Then you have to get rid of Larry Kudlow, who sits on your panel, who's a great guy, who came out the other day and said, I love Trump's tax plan.
Since you're the champion of Americans living paycheck to paycheck, don't you have that backward?
No, you're wrong. In fact, the largest after-tax gains is for the people at the lower end of the tax spectrum under my plan. And there's a bunch of things my tax plan does to help them. Number one, you have people in this country.
Tax Foundation, just to be clear, they said the gains after tax income.
You wrote a story on it. And you had to go back and correct it. You did.
I did not.
Oh, you did.
The leading Republican candidate, when you look at the average of national polls right now, is Donald Trump. When you look at him, do you see someone with the moral authority to unite the country?
And now, newly released emails show the moderator actually was talking to Hillary's campaign months prior, and it basically was in communication talking to them, and also talked to them about his performance, his own performance at that debate. Here's the quote. I imagine that Obama feels some sad, in brackets, vindication at this demonstration of Obama's years-long point about the opposition party veering off the rails. I certainly am feeling that way with respect to how I questioned Trump at our debate. What do you think of that, Senator?
Yeah, Elizabeth, I really can't tell you on the air what I really feel because I may get fired, but this is just another example of the incredible media bias, unlike anything I've ever seen in the 21 races that I've actually run, or anything I've ever seen in any political race ever in my lifetime. You have these people who come out as holier than thou, passing judgments, smarmy, vindictive. You saw what Martha Raddatz did. She was way out of line. She might as well just step back, go run for election, and so she can debate as well on an election stage. But no, these guys want to go and throw their agenda, and that's another reason why the American people, many of them, hopefully will get out and vote for Trump. And by the way, Elizabeth, just to add one thing, anybody who says they're going to write in Pence or write in John Stark or anyone else, it's a wasted vote, and it's a cop-out. It's Hillary or Trump. And if you look at Hillary with the higher taxes, sanctuary cities, loose borders, and Trump versus lower taxes, strong border, strong law enforcement, I mean, that still wins for me regardless of the flaws of him.
Yeah, also, you made a good point.